Happy weekend, friends. Jeremy Knight here with really an important check-in about some things happening here on campus. So please tune in, hang out with me for a couple minutes. We've got some things that we want to make sure you're very aware of because they impact us all, especially those that are going to be here in the Ocala area and coming onto our campus over the next week or so. Very important news. And here it is. Our roof is being replaced in a matter of days. And so our wonderful company that we have contracted with, Action Roofing, they will be here on site to begin work Monday morning as their plan, weather permitting. So between now and Monday, you will see some materials that will be delivered. Those materials will obstruct some of our parking areas, but hear me, you will be fine on Sunday morning. You may just have to park in a different place, and construction is set to begin Monday morning. Here's what that means for the next week. So hear these things loud and clear. First and foremost, Sunday morning activities, even if construction goes a little long next week, Sunday morning activities will not be impacted or affected as far as our regular activities, although you may have to park in a different place based on some equipment and based on some materials, so know that. St. Paul's Christian School will still meet next week as scheduled. They will not be disrupted in their regular schedule. They are going to make some changes and move some things around, as well as their book fair, which is, I encourage you all to support them in their book fair. It will be open in the fellowship hall next week. But St. Paul's Christian School will not be affected by the roof going on. Action Roofing is going to be working to make sure that happens. The church office, St. Paul's church office, will still be open next week, although there may not be someone here in this building during all of office hours, but the office will be accessible by phone and by email. So if you need Elizabeth for any reason, if you have questions about anything, call the church phone line. It will ring to Elizabeth and she'll answer your calls, as well as email. Emails will be accessible. So if you need us, call us. Just because we may not be here, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. consistently like we normally are, we will be working, albeit remotely, okay? So please know that'll be all week next week. Please practice caution and patience if you're going to be around campus while this construction is going on. And I want to very much encourage you to pay attention to the traffic flow patterns because with a lot going on, we anticipate folks perhaps just moving to one entry and exit of our campus, and that would be the one on 8th Street, Southeast 8th. And that entryway and exit can be somewhat dangerous because the views are obstructed by a line of trees. So please look at the map that is on this particular email and know that you will still be able to access campus from 41st Avenue, albeit you will see that you'll be greeted by some equipment and things of that nature. So there are still those two access points. So just please exercise caution and be patient next week if you're going to be around or on campus. And also, just so you're aware, we've been told by our roofing company that if all goes well, things go perfectly, and weather really is on everyone's side, they likely will be finished with their work before the following Sunday, the 28th. Now, that's not a guarantee. We all know how weather goes, and we all know there are setbacks with big construction projects like this. But we are hopeful that perhaps the work will be done before the following Sunday. And so be in prayer for those good folks that will be here working. Be in prayer for their safety. Be in prayer for our wonderful and blessed buildings that will be getting this much needed repair, and continue to be patient with all of those things. All right. Two more things before I let you go. One, let's talk about worship this week, Sunday the 21st, as well as some things I'd like you to know about my week next week and where I'll be. So this week is Laity Sunday, a very important Sunday in the life of our church. It's a Sunday that's set aside to be reminded that you, as a laity of our church, the lay members, folks that are engaged in mission and ministry but are not designated clergy like myself or other staff members, that your role is so incredibly crucial, and so you have so much authority, and so much power to do really incredible, wonderful things. So it's a reminder of that. So you're going to hear some neat stories. You're going to be encouraged to continue your life of discipleship here at St. Paul's United Methodist Church. As a lay person, whether you're an attender or whether you're a member, I'm really excited about what is planned for you. So I hope that you will be here and connect with that incredible, incredible service. Many thanks to our lay leadership who will be helping lead that service this week. And secondly, some of you are aware that I will be gone. I'll be out of the state. I leave this weekend and will be gone and return next Friday. Some of you are aware that the trip that I'm going on is a very special one, and one that I want you to know about. I'm going to be a part of a group of 20 folks. 17 of them will be clergy people here from the Florida Conference. And we're going to be on a pilgrimage together through some of the primary civil rights sites in Alabama and Georgia. We'll be in Birmingham, Montgomery, Selma, and Atlanta, Georgia. And so that will be a really meaningful week. I'm really grateful for this opportunity, grateful that you all and our leaders have allowed me to step out and experience this, as it will, I believe, benefit us all, not just for I who will be there experiencing, but for those that will hopefully learn from my experiences of what it means to better connect and better lead and better work towards justice and equity, not just in our local churches, but in our world and our nation after these things. So grateful for the opportunity. The reason I share that with you is because if you follow me on social media, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I do plan to post some reflections while I'm away, even if those reflections are just photos, so that folks can actually see what's going on and somewhat know some of the interactions that I'll be having, and so that we can catch up and talk about those when I return. All right. So anyway, I will miss you all, but please continue to pray for all the things going on our campus. I would appreciate if you pray for my travel and the other folks that are going to be going on this journey next week, and all that God will reveal to us and shape and form within us through this wonderful experience. And I can't wait to be back with you and share with you more about it. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. Look at that map. Ask us questions if you need to. Call the church office. We're here to help you, and we look forward to being with you very, very soon.